Do you want to know what it's like to produce a video course? Well, I'm going to take you behind the scenes as I record my own online course, and I'm going to share 6 things that you need to think about as you produce your own online course coming up. If you're anything like me, then you love behind the scenes stuff, and it helps you to see how things are done and how you can implement things yourself. So today I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you how I'm producing my online course. And my topic is on how to use video to produce your online courses, so you'll get a little sneak peek of what's inside. And this is my studio, which is where I record the bulk of the course because it makes the most sense. It's already set up as a studio, already has the background kind of set, and everything's really geared up towards that. So the important thing when you're thinking about producing your own course is to choose a location that makes the most sense for your subject. Since I'm teaching video techniques, there are some things that I can't demonstrate very easily in this environment because it's quite a small space. So in those cases, I go into my living room where there is more space, and I teach things like the lighting techniques or camera tips in there. The great thing about recording your course using video is that your student gets to connect with you much more easily, and also gets to learn your subject much easier as well. For example, when I'm in the studio, it's like I'm just talking to a friend across the table, or if I'm in my living room, it's like I'm having my friend come over and I'm just kind of showing them how to do something that they're wanting to learn. I think it's important to come across as natural and authentic as you teach, rather than putting on the teacher hat, so to speak, because your authority is going to come across in the content that you're teaching and what you're sharing, so that you don't have to put that on, that air of authority or anything like that. It's going to come across as much nicer just being yourself and talking to the camera like you would a friend. And like I said, it will build that connection much quicker. When recording video, it's really important to get B-roll or cutaways so that you can illustrate what it is that you are teaching, and that's one of the benefits of video. So for example, right now I am teaching you direct to camera, and this would be considered A-roll. But anything where you don't see me talking to you on camera would be considered B-roll. So you've seen a lot of those already, and also something like this would also be considered B-roll. Me talking to you now, this is A-roll. Of course, leading up to all the recording is the preparation or pre-production stage, and this is where I work out the outline of the course. So I'm thinking about what content I want to include, and then I'm breaking it down into what lessons I want to teach, and I write the script out for those lessons. Now, I do actually write out the script word for word, but I don't quote the script verbatim when it comes to actually recording. For me, it's more of a guideline, and it just helps me to focus better. By actually writing it out, I've actually gone through the thought process, to actually write it. And then when I'm actually coming to recording it, it helps me to basically have that in my background, having thought through all of that. And then when I'm looking at the script, it helps me to stay a little bit more concise and on track than I would potentially if I were just winging it. Once the recording is done, it is time to edit all that material. So I use my laptop and I edit during the day in my office, which is also now known as the playroom, because my son plays right next to me as I do my work, which is lovely because it means that we can interact throughout the day and I don't miss anything. And it's one of my big reasons why I actually wanted to create online courses in the first place, is because I get to hang out with him every day. Once I've finished editing each lesson, I then export it and upload it to my focus group on Facebook and get feedback from them to see how I might be able to improve it if necessary, and make any fixes if I need to. And then when I've finished all of that, I can then upload the course to the host website ready for launching. I'll share more behind the scenes of actually launching the course in a future video. So if you are not already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications on future videos. And I look forward to seeing you next week.